the cyber skeletons, hella big, making you irrelevant. I relish it inside of a second, I'm killing everything. I want the crowd, give it to me tenfold. It is out, on my flashlight again.
What's going on, DSG? It's your boy Darrnell Bradley back at y'all in another video. Today we've got this jumping needs to be studied, solo leveling, and in the thumbnail was a clip of Igris and them peoples with the polar bears. Y'all know solo leveling has dropped season 2. My Igris rap is coming out Friday, so tomorrow for y'all, 8 a.m. PST. Make sure y'all lock that in on my music channel. Matter of fact, just go subscribe to that right now. But we here, you know what I mean? Igris is definitely, thus far, my favorite character in solo leveling on straight timing, and showed up and did the exact same thing to this bear that he would have done to Sung Jin-woo. Sung Jin-woo when they first met. But this is where we at. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, follow me on all that social media. We ain't here without any further ado. 3, 2, 1, click.
Solo leveling is finally back. Y'all
Yes,
don't understand how much I've been looking forward to its return. Now we get to see the GOAT himself, Sung Jin-woo, back in action and no longer solo dolo. Even
Sung Jin what?
forward to its return. Now we get to see the GOAT himself, Sung Jin-woo, back in action.
Sung Jin-woo? Sung Jin-woo. Oh, well, shit, I was looking up the name earlier. Let me stop.
And no longer solo dolo. Even his shadow army go crazy. And I can confidently say that there's no new gen out there that is touching this masterpiece. And I stand on it.
Confidently. He said confidently. Like JJK don't even. He said confidently. Alright, man. Hey. You gotta respect the nigga when he stand on it. Hey, he say, hey, this is my favorite. I stand on it. Alright. Me personally, I don't know which one is. They got a lot of good stuff. You know what I'm saying? But
And I can confidently say that there's no new gen out there that is touching this masterpiece. And I stand on that. This is well deserving of being my first upload of the new year. And with that being said, grab your golden Oreos and pink lemonade. Them shits fire. Now on with the heat. So Jin-woo was taking a nap but quickly gets up because he has to show up to his little sister's Jenna's school for a parent-teachers conference. And Jenna's looking at bro confused as hell because he's changed so much in the span of 2 months. Bro had all the hoes staring at him. Ain't gonna lie, he really like me. So Jenna's teacher was telling Jin-woo how excellent of a student Jenna is and that she could get into a medical school. And the teacher asked Jin-woo if he would let Jenna become a hunter if she awakens, which bro's like, nah. And with the conference now over, the teacher asked Jin-woo for a favor, which is to talk with one of Jenna's classmates, Han Sung-yi, who has considered dropping out of school to become a hunter. But Sung-yi's really standing on business and still chooses not to go back to school nor give up on being a hunter. But Jin-woo's like, I'm not gonna hold you. You really broke as hell. You cannot make a living off being an E-rank hunter. Sure, you made a bit of money on the strike team, but that was an exception. Sung-yi's pissed as hell, but bro wasn't there to persuade her to give up on being a hunter, and they take off. And panning on the other side of things, Hunter Hwang Dong-soo lands in Korea looking to get his get back on Jin-woo for killing his older brother.
Even though his older brother was the one that was trying to pull up, you feel me? Like, nah. I can't wait to see the fight between them though. Let's go.
While Jin-woo and Sung-yi makes it to a gate where he chose to sit on some training for Sung-yi. And the leader of the raid mission is an A-rank hunter named Kim Chul who thinks he the shit but don't know Jin-woo the big dog in this bitch. So the team consists of 1 A-rank hunter, 5 B-rank hunters, 2 C-rank hunters, plus Jin-woo and Sung-yi, making 10 people for the raid. And Jin-woo assumes Sung-yi might reconsider upon seeing how brutal raids can be, but they have a stacked lineup. And Hyun tells Jin-woo to limit his participation cause he already know Jin-woo got that dog in him. And with that, they head into the gate. But Jin-woo felt something ominous about the gate and turns out it's a red gate, so he grabs Sung-yi to try to get her out of there, but to no avail. So he tells An to get in touch with the primary strike team ASAP. And as Jin-woo and gang were inside, Jin-woo explains the details.
Honestly, when they got to this world, it reminded me of ReZero when he got eaten by the rabbits. Quick thought.
On the red gate and how it takes you to a dungeon completely isolated from the outside, and that you can't leave until the boss is defeated or either wait till a dungeon break occurs and that the outside world can't intervene, as well as magic beasts being stronger than normal. And as soon as that was said, one of the E-rank hunters were dead on the floor with an ice arrow in the dome, and Jin-woo had saved Sung-yi from being hit by an arrow. And we see these 2 ice elves who were behind the attack, and after they took off, the team leader Chul decides to break the group into 2, and everyone who's below C-rank can be a part of his group. And Shawty Park Hee-jin, who about bad as hell, chose to side with Jin-woo cause she knows he's a different breed of dog. And Chul lets Jin-woo know that he'll be heading on the main road while Jin-woo chose to take the forest. And as they went their separate ways, Chul notices a claw mark on the tree made by an ice bear, insinuating that the forests are full of ice bears. And Chul and his group believes that
now the decision to, cause he went over, hold up,
to side with Jin-woo cause she knows.
Yeah, the decision to split. Now here's the thing. Like I'd have been the one that like I don't care who's strong what. Everyone needs to go. Everybody, this ain't no Scooby-Doo. No, we stand right here. Everybody, right here.
He's a different breed of dog. And Chul lets Genu know that he'll be heading on the main road while Genu chose to take the forest. And as they went their separate ways, Chul notices a claw mark on the tree made by an ice bear, insinuating that the forest are full of ice bears. And Chul and his group believes that Genu and gang are cooked. But then Chul starts thinking to himself, if Genu is with 2 C-rank hunters and a B-rank hunter, why did he address Genu as the leader? You know your aura is different if a nigga natural instinct is to address you as the leader despite you having the lower rank. So Chul and his group prepares for battle as ice bears are now in front of them. And Chul makes light work of one of the ice bears and panning on the other side of things. Hijin is stressing as she notices all the claw marks on the trees and wants to turn back because they're in the ice bear's territory. But Genu's like, let's keep it pushing. If this the ice bear's territory, then the ice bears will be our only enemy. It beats dealing with an intelligent enemy like the ice elves. And with it being cold in the forest, Genu used his subspace magic to bust out the Louis V to keep everyone warm. Nigga, that's 6 bands on each of their bodies. So the gang got suspicious of bro, cause even a high rank hunter have trouble storing more than 2 or 3 low level items. So Song Yi's like,
wait a minute. Who are you?
And I'm not gonna lie, the response bro gave was tough as hell. Bro's like, I'm the one who brought you here, it's my responsibility to protect you. In return, don't ask me any questions.
I mean, short, sweet, simple, to the point. That's it right there. I mean, brought you here. I'm gonna keep you alive. Shut the fuck up. Proceed.
That goes for the 2 of you as well. And with that being said, a bear pulled up ready to get active. Meanwhile, on the other side of things, as there was no hope of Baekhyun Ho being able to enter the red gate, An mentions that there's one person in particular inside the red gate who caught his eye recently, and that person is Sun Genu. And that he believes Genu may have reawakened but can't confirm it since he hasn't received his direct reply. Suddenly, Hwang Dong-soo pulls up and he's there to run the fade with Genu, but luckily for him, it's a red gate. And yes, I mean luckily for him. Meanwhile, yes, on the other side of things, Genu finished beating the brakes off the ice bears with his bare fist. Gang really aura forming because he has no business looking that cool just sitting down on the ice bear's corpse. But yeah, while the gang was feasting on ice bear meatballs, Genu went out to test his shadow army. And look at this nigga Igris being the final one to arise, even had the theme kicking in as soon as he appeared. We got another.
Bro, I tell you, man, once the shadow shit popped up, because that's what I know from other things that I've seen. You know what I'm saying? From other. Because when I guess when it was announced that Solo Leveling was going to become an anime versus the manga, a lot of people in the nerdcore community were ecstatic about it. I started seeing content about it everywhere, and people started dropping songs about it. And from that, I was able to deduce like the Shadow Army and things like that. But in the show, I hadn't seen them. I was like, okay. And personally, I think it's like, I went through the whole first season, we ain't getting not one Shadow motherfucker. But well, until like the end. But now, being have saw them pop out when they first came out, I was like, oh, it's that time. I was just really happy to see Igris again, to be real with you. But all right, let's go.
Elite aura former, ladies and gentlemen. So Genu tells his shadow army to go, and just look at how happy Genu is. He looks like a proud father right now. He knows his shadow army is about to put in work, and that they did, as they make light work of all the ice bears. And just peep how Genu and Igris just posted with each other. Talk about a godly duo. Then the leader of the ice bears pulls up, and I can't take it serious with that mullet on the top of its head. I don't know which ice bear amongst that crowd was the barber responsible of this monstrosity of a haircut, but they very much deserve that violation from Genu's shadow army. But yeah, the leader of the ice bears pops out the cut going crazy, straight up bodying the shadow soldiers, successfully taking down all of them except one. And that's the big drop of the shadow soldiers himself, Igris. And all Genu had to say was the name Igris, and immediately Igris understood the assignment and was on go with no hesitation at all. So the ice bear charges in, and Igris, being such a boss, just casually walking and quickly slices the ice bear's shoulder. So the ice bear swings on.
Boy said, it's that time. It's that time. Homie was like, I know, like, we doing the whole Shadow Warrior thing, but Sunjin, just want to say, this was gonna be you.
Igris, but Igris too quick and blew the ice bear's back out, pause, knocking the sonic rings out of bro. But the violation wasn't over yet. Igris cuts the back of the ice bear's legs, forcing the ice bear on his knees, pause. And look at Genu's face, nigga, I was the same way. Cause this man Igris is cooking up a 5-star meal. So the ice bear tries to make a comeback, but Igris said, get that weak shit out of here. bear, slicing the ice bear's head off. Now it's been years since I read the solo leveling manhwa, so what Jinwoo said took me by surprise, at least the second half. Bro was like I would have stood no chance if Igris used his sword back then, which yeah, we all knew that. Even without the sword, Igris was putting pause on that man Jinwoo he only won due to plot armor, by exploiting a vulnerable spot in Igris' defense. But what had me was when Jinwoo was like, at my current level we might be equal, nah scratch that, he might be stronger than me. I'm telling you I was hyped, cause how much of a dog can this man Igris turn out to be? And panning on the other side of things weren't looking good for Chul and his group, as they were in a dire situation, cause his group was getting killed off by the ice elves, and you got this one who was behind Chul confirming a kill and was cheesing hard as hell. Chul was terrified as shit and started running away, and we get a look at the leader of the ice elves, and just look at how both the ice elf and the horse's hair just flowing in the wind all majestic and shit. And yeah, that's about it. Solo Leveling's return debut was absolutely pure heat. A solid 10 out of 10 for me. But I want to know how y'all feel about Solo Leveling and its return. Are y'all as hyped for Solo Leveling season 2 as much as I am? And for my manhwa readers, what part of the manhwa are you most hyped to see animated? Cause there's a ton of things I can't wait to see animated, but I won't speak on it cause I don't want to spoil this masterpiece for anyone. And if you're not that hype about Solo Leveling, then which new or returning anime got you hyped for 2025? Cause me personally it's Solo Leveling, but that's just me personally though. Now I'm not gonna hold you, this the end of the video, but I'm gonna stall a bit cause I gotta hit the 8-minute mark, so bear with me, you feel me? And yeah, for those of you that don't know, I got a vid on Black Symbiote Spider-Man versus the Sinister Six from the bit of change, you feel me?
We gonna let that yo, hey, that was dope. We watched that dope shit here, yo. Yeah, with Solo Leveling with Solo Leveling being out, and yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the content around it. This shit was funny, man. It's definitely spoke that truestness on Igris, seeing dude hop out there and like just get to go crazy on the bear like we should have seen him do to Sunjin, but you know, plot armor was so thick you could see it. But yeah, what was it? What did he say at the end? Oh yeah, I said JJK is what I'm waiting on. Personally, nothing wrong with Solo Leveling. Like obviously, we watching it, we locked in. But I'm waiting for. I personally am waiting for JJK. That's the one for me. But this shit was dope, man. I was really vibing. But at the end there with the dude, forget his name, with the scar on his lip, and he was looking at the elf that just killed mans. I feel like he had the right idea. Too late to run away. Remember, I said I'd have stayed with everybody else. We ain't doing all that other shit. But that's the take. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, follow me on all that social media, and I'll catch y'all next one, man. Peace.